his second home. I'm a little bit late today. I didn't anticipate what was going on this morning. I had some things to deal with a friend of mine who had to pop round, and we had some things that we had to deal with. So it's put me probably roughly an hour behind, and oh crap, my coat's exploded all over the place. So I hope your days are going okay. Mine certainly is. It's been a very busy one. Got some content coming out for you this afternoon, as I always do. I'm off to an airport tonight. I've got to go to Stansted and pick up a passenger there. We're starting to see people appear in the chat now, so hope you're okay and your day's going all right when you get here. Who we got? Melissa, good morning here from Florida. Hello Melissa. Is it Sassino? Apologies if I mispronounce your name, but good to see you. Hope you're doing okay. It's nice and hot and sunny in Florida. Place I've always wanted to go, but not quite managed it yet. Yes, it is. Absolutely brilliant. Good to see you too. Brilliant. Thank you, Melissa. Are you a new subscriber? I don't recognise your name as having jumped up before on the actual chat, but if you are, welcome. If I missed you, I'm terribly sorry. This is one of Andy the Gabby Cabby's daily chats in his cab. But, I like to do one of these every day, just to connect with everybody, and hope you're all, you know, good, and like everyone to have a chat as well. Florida is amazing, tropical. How's the weather by you? Yes, I'm new. I'm referred to you by one of your subscribers. I bet I know which one that is. It's a little bit chilly here today, but we got some blue skies. I'll tell you what, you can see for yourself. Hang on a minute. There you go. That's my road. Just a normal street in Margate. You can see the sky up there, so you can get an idea what the weather's like. I tend to do the live stream from outside my house usually, most days. So, and every now and again we have it different, like a different location, an airport or something, or if everything clashes. We're not getting so many people coming in so fast today. It might be that I've had to start a little bit later than normal. As I said, I've had some issues I've had to deal with this morning, to do with a friend of mine who had to come round. Does it snow by you? Melissa says. Yes, it does actually. It hasn't done so far this year though. The temperature actually dropped down cold enough that we could get snow, but it didn't really go that way. I thought it was you, Factual Breakdown. She said that one of the subscribers has referred them over, and I figured it might be you, considering the locale. So that's brilliant. Meet Melissa, she's the best. We have just introduced ourselves to each other, Factual. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm a little bit late starting today. Had some personal stuff to deal with in the background, which took a little bit more time than I realised, and it put me a little bit behind, but I tried to get on here as quickly as it possibly could. Anna Perkins is in the chat. Hello Andy, hello everybody online now and those to come listening. Also the debate with our freedoms about to be destroyed. Stay strong and free. Yeah, and I think even with, you know, 60 or 70 MPs that are saying they're going to rebel, it's almost like a done deal, isn't it, really? Because of the sheer numbers, you get several hundred walking through the other lobby. We're all screwed. But I dread to think I'm going to listen to the, you know, feedback on that when I'm driving up to the airport this evening, and give you my views in more detail tomorrow when I record some more content. And believe you me, there will be some. There's certainly a lot of news out there at the moment. They're really trying to frighten us, I feel. I mean, I did a video today, which you'll see later, about Dominic Raab. Couldn't get his figures right. It's almost like they don't even know what narrative they're quoting themselves. It's crazy. I was waiting for your chat to go out and run my errands. Factual Breakdown says, okay. Yeah, I got completely behind today. I usually try and come on at 2 o'clock, but I got waylaid by some personal matters. But all good, and I'm here. That's the main thing. Yeah, thanks, Factual. Hi, Lucinda. Afternoon to you. Hope you're well where you are, and everything's tickety-boo. Welcome to everybody that's just joined the chat, daily chat of Andy the Gabby Cabby. And, starting to see a few regular names in here now. And we try and do one of these every day. And, you know, it's really a chance for you to get access to me live. And, you know, you can have a chat of each other as well, which it's all about. Nice community feeling. We try and create communities here. So, you know, we're all good. I had a package sent to me from the United States of America, which I looked at last night. And I do a little bit of an unboxing later on, which you'll see at about 6 o'clock, so you can see what I got. I was very pleased with what came my way. It seems to be so sweet and friendly, Melissa says. Oh, thank you for that. I appreciate it. I just try and be me at the end of the day. That's what I can do. Shannon watched your tour of Margate Seafront again. She really likes the home I sent you. Not exactly round the corner from Oxford, but it's still... I haven't told you yet, Factual, but where you actually sent me, you know my friend Dave, it's literally right at the bottom of his road. You'd be neighbours, more or less. That really did make me smile when I saw where you sent me. I could actually go down there, drive there in 5 minutes and show you. Lucinda Sweden, oh, I'm curious. Richard Void, thumbs up. Hi, Richard, hope you're well. Marie Green's here. Hi, Andy, she says. Hello, Marie, hope you're well. Cheers to you and the hand emoji. Hope all's good in your neck of the woods. I signed up for a LinkedIn account earlier because I saw some YouTubers were on there, and I found Bill Cannon and sent him a connection, which he accepted. So I'm going to see if I can find some other of my YouTube friends on there, see if they're there as well. I see that the package was shipped from the US. Yes, it was. Factual breakdown. The shipping cost on the top was still a lot, but it wasn't as much as you were quoted when you tried to send something over. So really is bad. Michael May, hi to you. Raymond Dickinson, hi to you. Good afternoon. Hope you're well. Anna Perkins, I used to spend half terms and summers in Broadstairs when at boarding school just down the road. That's right, Anna, literally just down the road from me. My grandfather, when he was alive, used to love fishing off the end of Broadstairs Harbour. They lived in Hertfordshire, Baldock, so he used to spend a lot of time up there, but I used to love it down here when they came down. Factual breakdown, I think that it may meant to be Andy. I'd love to be Dave's neighbour. I'm sure he'd like to have you. It's actually a nice little community around there, and what you showed me there, new builds right on the seafront with a sea view, because there used to be I mean, you can look this up on Google, there used to be a hospital there called the Sea Bathing, and it's where they used to send all the tuberculosis patients and all that sort of thing to recover. They thought, you know, the sea air and the salt and everything was healthy, so they you know, they called it the Sea Bathing, and over time it got converted into apartments and other homes, and they're still doing a little bit of work on it now, but it's nice. You're in England, Melissa says. Yes, I am in England, the southeast to be precise, right on the end. I think that the shipper may have a better arrangement with the carrier for business purposes, but this elf always has something up her sleeve. Okay, Factual, I look forward to you being able to sort it. Yes, it has, Anna Perkins, it's still there. Dreamland Margate, there's rides and everything, but they're very big on concerts and artists now. They get lots of people in. They get lots of people in from all over, different groups, different bands. My son went down there the other night. The name escapes me of who was there, but you know, he watched it and had a whale of a time and come back pretty drunk actually. But yeah, it was a good night. Melissa loves the English accents, they fascinate me. Well, thank you very much, young lady. I hope I have a nice accent. I mean, you have the regional dialects as well here. You know, going down the West Country. You talk a little bit more like that than you do coming back south, down the southeast where we are. And they're trying to get me to do a New York accent at the end. Marie Green, every time Andy is on, I'm buffing. What, you're buffing or I'm buffing? Or buffering? Have I hit the buffers, I wonder? Lorna Mackenzie, I saw you on last night and after hours chat, but maybe it was going too fast since for some reason I was saying hello and people weren't saying hello back. Very strange. I did start up to watch that one myself yesterday, Factual, but how far am I from London, Melissa says? About 80 miles, give or take. I mean, to get to central London probably takes a couple of hours from my house, really, with the drive and the roads and everything. I mean, once you hit outer London, they've put a lot of 20-mile-an-hour speed limits in all over the place. So it does make journey times a heck of a lot more, longer than they need to be otherwise. Elisa Bless, Aisha, hello. Marie Green, frozen again. Is that your actual feed? Your connection to me, Marie Green? Is that what's freezing? I don't know whether you can come out and come back in again, or... I mean, does it happen with other streams, or is it just mine? It's a bit concerning when I hear that, because I want you all to hear me loud and clear. What else we got? Hi, Andy and everyone. Kay says. Hello, Kay. Hope you're well. Thank you for joining the chat. And thank you to everybody that's just signed into the chat now. Welcome. Daily chat of Andy the Gabby Cabby. Live from his cab. And we can have a gas, as they say in England, put the world to rights, and see if everyone is A-OK. So we're at 12 minutes in, and we've got a nice collection here now. So where are we? It's Tuesday, isn't it? Buffered a bit earlier, refresh, and now using Sun's router. Well, I'm out here in the road using my 4G, and that seems to be the best method, really. I've got, I think, 200 megabit broadband indoors or something like that. Marie Green, Lorna back in now. Can't understand why it happens when Andy is on. It must be my popularity, Marie. They must all bound in at once. I don't know. Where are we? Everyone asking for thumbs up. Yeah, if you just join the chat, folks, thumbs up would be great. Factual breakdown. How far does your mum live from you, Andy? Probably 4 or 5 miles. I can drive over there in 20 minutes easy, but I don't drive over there enough, really. Lucinda Sweden, any more mother-in-law jokes then, Andy? Yeah, there was a few of them, wasn't there? Lorna Mackenzie, watching the debate in the House of Commons, debating the new Lorna, I can't bring myself to watch it, to be honest. I'll end up shouting at the telly and throwing the remote control through the screen. I'd rather watch paint peel off a wall. I prefer to read all the news later on with the reactions and everything else, and then I can make my own mind up. Would this clean-up help with buffering? Stink Pooter says. Depends, doesn't it, what you're looking at me on, really. I yell at my TV in the US all the time these days, laugh out loud, Melissa says. Well, with who's currently occupying the White House, I'm not surprised. Factual breakdown, trying to figure out how far Lorna Mackenzie and Marie Green are from Oxford, so I can put my village in place if my Shannon attends there. Okay. Melissa corrects. Well, I probably took a risk with that comment, but I did wonder if that was behind your reasoning. Andy's mum is Jean Whitehead, and she's fond of coffee with Cannon. Hey Grumps, how's things? Hi Steve, I'm fine, thank you. Thanks for joining the chat. Daily chat with Andy the Gabby Cabby. Aisha, I'm close to Oxford. Factual breakdown. Jason, why do they hold these debates when Parliament is half empty? Yeah. Well, do they wonder if, their minds have already been made up? That's what I can't understand. What makes me laugh, they debate it. They spend hours debating something, all these 20-minute speeches. and then they go and vote on something which probably has already been predetermined. How much money does that waste, really, of the taxpayers' funds? It's really, really stupid. Chrissy Williams is here. Afternoon, Andy. I caught you live today. Hi, everyone in the chat. Hello, Chrissy. Hope you're well. We're on slightly later than normal today. I had some personal things I had to take care of before I come on, and it took a bit of my time, but I got here in the end. Hi, Neats, you're here. Yeah, all well with me. Derek Owen. Hi, Gabs. See their message from Gov. Admit the figures are. Yeah, I bring you out a video later where I mentioned stuff about Dominic Raab in it, where he didn't know what number to quote. It's really quite ludicrous. Well, speaking of Jean Whitehead, she's in the house. That's my mum. For all of you that don't know, Jean Whitehead, she's just said hi, Grump, she's here. So she caught me live as well. What else have we got? Me and Factual Breakdown agree on every single aspect of things. Laugh out loud, we're the same person. Oh, okay. Yeah, I figured that might be the case, to be honest with you. In fact, Derek Owen, letting fly in and out, I hear too. Yeah, a colleague of mine texted me before I came on here and said, oh, what was it? Apparently the red list is going and they might be doing away with the daily tests come the 4th of January. You know, that might change. I may be wrong, but we'll see what happens there. Yeah, my mother's getting a few hellos now. Hi, Andy's mum. Hi, Jean, Andy's mum. That's nice. Thank you, everybody. Sorry, sir, but channel advertising is a no-no. What did I miss there? Yeah, I missed that. I'm assuming Factual saw something that I didn't. Never you mind. But, hi, Alicia. Yeah, we got some lovely hellos to my mum there. Lucinda, Sweden. Okay, Lorna used to live in East Putney. Jean, hello, lovely. Hi, Lorna Mackenzie. For the Americans in the chat, I don't know if you're aware, most of you probably are, on the 22nd of this month I will be on Police Off the Cuff with Bill Cannon and Phil Grimaldi. I'm very much looking forward to it. It's going to be at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard, which is about midnight in the UK. So for the UK viewers, it's a little bit of a later one, but very much looking forward to it. And they want me doing a New York accent, which could be interesting. You get them doing British and me doing New York, that'd be grand. Looks like my wife is just going, so I gave her a little wave out the window. Who else are we? I'm in Barnes next to Putney. I can walk to Putney, Lorna Mackenzie says. Wow. It's nice where you see people that are all connected. Yes, I did, Lisa Finlayson. I saw old Jeanette McCrankey's lovely face on the news earlier, where they were talking about putting more restrictions in. Unnecessary in my view. This is a complete overreaction. Well and truly. Police in Germany given spacer sticks now. Oh my god, this is ridiculous, isn't it? Attention chat friends, please click on the thumbs up if you haven't already done so. Yeah, come on folks, all these thumbs up do help, you know, the YouTube algorithm find the channel. It's all good. Big vote in Parliament at 6:30. We can guess the outcome. Yes, I think we can. I think it's already predetermined, to be honest with you, as I already discussed. And yes, it is crazy. Yes, it is next to the Thames. It's also where the Swedish school is. Okay. Factual breakdown. Yeah, she'll be well looked after over here, Factual. I hear Australia is extremely bad. Yeah, they're getting very militant from what I read. Paul Jackson off the cuff like Lawrence Bowen. Else we got? Steve, I saw the video of the sticks. I haven't seen it yet, but I could well believe it. If somebody wants to send me that, or I'll look for it myself. It's crazy. Anna Perkins, I've already commented elsewhere about the spacer sticks. one way to stop breastfeeding is full public view, no more. Okay. You have these things in the army that's regimental sergeant majors use called pace sticks. They use them for drilling, as in drill practice, you know, left, right, left, right, left, right. And it's almost like a thing like that opens up where they pace distance. And the sound of it, you know, almost reminds me of one of those. Mad. Andy, a guy called Neil Scott, a journalist on Twitter who's predicted everything right. He's on Twitter playing seat on the 18th of December. Full, yeah, I've read that as well, Lisa Finlayson. Not fantastic news, is it, for anybody? Where else have we got? Keep safe, everyone. I did visit Swedish Church Line. Yeah, some great chat going on. JSW, the boosties are now available in India. It's not allowed. Yeah, I saw a thing with old Savage Jabbit earlier saying that, you know, there might be 3 boxes to tick on the old passports once everybody's had ample chance to go and collect them, you know, get what they're supposed to. We're going down that route in the UK, aren't we? And we're going down that route very quickly, I think. But it's up to the general populace whether we put up with it or not. Shit pooter, said it before. Stink pooter, why did I say shit pooter? Sorry about that. Said it before, but bears repeating. Get fit and take vitamin D, K and zinc when you can in readily available foods. Yeah, worth knowing, definitely. Lisa Finlayson, really love your channel, Andy. I don't receive no notifications, but I'm lucky managed to catch you all. That's excellent, Lisa. Thank you very much, and for your nice comments. They do play around with the notifications. Steve Miles, let's go Parliament. Yeah, let's go puts a new meaning on it, doesn't it? Understand, Marie Green says. Welcome to everybody who's just joined the chat. It's a daily chat of Andy the Gabby Cabby in his cab. Try and do one of these every day, and I welcome you all if you just joined us and appreciate your interventions, your contributions, and all the other shuns as well. Pete Tordov, evening to you, that's great. Also, please hit the like button if you haven't already. It helps the algorithm, helps the channel. My problem is, how do I get home to England without 2 jabs and a booster? Yeah, you're a bit stuffed, aren't you, JSW? They really going to make life difficult for you. This goes under the realms of forcing your arm up your back again. King Corona says ahoy, ahoy, King Corona. Hope you're well. Did you see the real president's? Yeah, factual. Watch out for a video coming out later about that. A little bit of Trump-esque news for people that may well be interested, and if you're not, it's a little bit of information for you anyway. Harry Harlow, hi Andy. The only child that was happy in the hospital was a child from the orphanage because it was the first place he had kindness shown to him. That's fair enough. Stink pooter says JSW getting a dinghy. Yeah, you'll be welcome with open arms at the Dover coastline, I'm sure. I bring you out a video later to do with Dover, actually, where they're running out of space at the processing centre down at the Western Docks, and they're actually looking at relocating them or putting another facility in place to process these people, which could have quite a big impact on what some local kids get up to. I wasn't very pleased when I read it, and I thought it needed bringing to everybody's attention. When he comes back, Factual Breakdown, you're going to fly down and we're going to have a huge party. Let's hope he does, everybody over there. Where else are we? Richard Smith, a dingy from France. Jeff Smoking, hello, just joined the chat. Right. You never say hi to me, and I tune in a lot. Love you. Love you more, Jeff Smoking. The problem is, when you get a load of people in the chat, it doesn't half fly by, and I do miss people sometimes. I try and scroll past, you know, a fair bit just to make sure I don't miss everybody, but sometimes I do. It's one of those things that can't be helped. I thought they were sending the Dover arrivals to Albania, DB Cooper says. What it is, you know, when they reach shoreline, they're given food, they're checked over medically. I think they call it a triage facility or something, and they're running out of room down there, so they need somewhere else. That's what it's all about, but I'll explain all later. It's, yeah, I weren't pleased. Let's put it that way. Andy, do you think there will be furlough money for people? I'm hearing that there will be a full, but they won't call it. Yes, I don't know with that one. I mean, technically they can't afford it, can they? And if they don't call it a full one, then do people qualify for it? But then if they don't, people will go nuts. It's a fine line, but I can't see it. I can't see how they can do it. I really can't. You know, if they go plan C, if they go plan D, it'll finish a lot of businesses, particularly hospitality in this country. And you do furlough, I can see the economy in this country crashing to its knees in it next year, the way we're going, and we'll all be in trouble. Hello, we've just had a new subscriber. Let's see who that is. They Call Me Jerry has subscribed. Well, thank you very much. They Call Me Jerry. Appreciate your support there. That's great. Steve Miles, no more furlough. The country can't afford it. That's right, they can't. They simply can't. So what do you say? What do you do? Yeah. Steve Miles, get into XRP or XLM. I keep meaning to look at those two. I've got a little bit of Bitcoin and I've got a little bit of Ethereum, which dip up and down. Melissa Suzino, hi Chris Ayres. Lots of pubs going to really struggle if I know. Yeah, well, I think they'll more than struggle. I think they'll completely fail unless something's done. Have you done a Chaz Hodges lately? Keith Pleasant. What's a Chaz Hodges? Not quite sure what you mean by that, but please educate me. Yeah, Lisa, I believe you're right about that agenda. I really do now. Chris Ayres, thank you, and yes, I'll say hi. Crypto will set you. Yeah, the funny thing with crypto is how influenced it is by the press. I saw Elon Musk mention Dogecoin earlier. Said he'll accept it for some payments, and all of a sudden 33% it goes up. Andy, pronounced my last name really good. I'm Italian. Good job to Andy. Well, I do try. Keith has down to Margate, Chaz and Dave. Oh, okay. Well, I'll be driving through there later, actually, Keith. Stink Pooter, JSW, coloured contacts, okay. Factual Breakdown, $5 super chat. Melissa Sassino, and I love the Gabby Cabby. Thank you very much, Factual Breakdown. Appreciate your support as always. Hi, I work in a hotel as a chef. I think we'll be on lockdown as from after Christmas, as that's what I reckon, but I hope not. What do you? Yeah, the narrative is going that way, isn't it? It's very much going that way. That's a scary thing, and I do fear for a lot of people and the mental health of this country. I really do. Businesses, they're just not going to be able to cope with it. But we'll see. This is where the real agenda is going to come to the fore. And what makes me laugh is you know, they're not hiding it anymore. They're so cocksure of themselves. Andy, you missed my first comment. I said I thought I woke up in Oz this morning, but why it's going to UK with bonkers Boris, soon it will be. Yeah, good point, Chris says. You notice how this madness gravitates around all the countries. It started down under and it's suddenly creeping its way up here. It's mad. We've got a family in Australia, and I keep meaning to try and find out from the horse's mouth what's going on down there, really. Lisa Finlayson, Mr. Ike has called this out right from the start. Go to his website and look. I have been. He really knew, didn't he? Steve Miles, 10,000. Yeah, I saw that, Steve Miles, a 10,000 fine for having a fake pass. But like all the fines in this country, I do wonder, will they be enforceable? This is the thing. Hey, Adam's here. Going mad. Is it a bad dream? I'm not sure anymore. Keep on. I know what you mean, Adam. You know, you've come a long way yourself over the last year. You've just got to keep the faith and stick with it, and stick with your family and who you know, and you'll be fine. I can't say any more than that. Hi, Broken Britain. Carmen Smith, hi to you. Thank you for joining the chat. And all those of you that are here now, it's Andy the Gabby Cabby's daily chat. We do one of these every day if we can. And if you haven't done so already, if you can hit the like button for me, appreciate that. It just helps the algorithm find my stuff, and helps give the channel a boost as well. And we did some good traffic yesterday, actually, and we're getting quite near 21,000 subscribers now. So it is all good. All right, Marie Green, see you in a couple of minutes. Chris Ayres, yet they're using Oz as a test run for the real plan that's coming. Meanwhile, in Germany, they're measuring... don't. Someone put the comment about that earlier. Absolutely bloody ridiculous. It really is. A German guy killed his family. Yeah, I did a video on that a few days, Stephen Miles. That was tragic. You know, he faked the pass for his wife, didn't he, so she could work at a university. Got found out, he killed them and killed himself. All over what? Very, very tragic, especially when you know, it's your own family and your own wife and kids involved. I really didn't like reading that story. It really was bad. My kids' school told us 3 weeks ago they're shutting early for Christmas and they can't start back without a flow test now. Press is saying they're running out of tests. That's P. Dordoff. How old are your kids, P. Dordoff? Well, that'd be interesting to know. Are they youngsters or are they teenagers? Sing us a Christmas song to cheer us all up with what's going on, Grumpy says. Have you ever heard me sing? That really is not great. You should ask my mum if she's still here. I think you'd all leave the chat. You know, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, and a really nice mince pie, or something like that. That's about as best as I can get, really. Do you think there will be snow for Christmas? But wait, I don't know, Harry. I'd like it for the, you know, for the kids' sake. You know, I've got a young child myself, and it'd be nice for them. But apart from that, no. Yeah, my mum's just come up and said, ha, ha, ha. Yeah, she's still here. Hey, speaking of singers and dancers, 6 out of 10. How dare you? That's got to be at least worth a 7, Broken Britain. Speaking of singers and entertainers, did you see Dick Van Dyke? He's 96 years old. That's incredible, isn't it? They had a picture of him now and then what he looked like in the 60s. And absolutely unbelievable. I mean, you know, there's some cracking songs in that one. But, yeah, all the old songs, I love it. Factual Breakdown thinks I have a lovely voice. Well, at one point I was tone deaf. I couldn't hold a note, and I still can't really. I'm a little bit monotone. I'm not a singer unless I've had 6 pints, a party 7, and a dozen whiskey chasers first. Then I get a bit brave. Yeah, my mum knows you're being too kind, Factual Breakdown. She's heard me full pelt just as she's running out the door. Yeah, Dick Van Dyke really is a legendary entertainer. What always makes me laugh is his Cockney accent in Mary Poppins. It was awful, wasn't it? And even by his own admission. And he said the language coach that tried to teach him that Cockney accent wasn't even a Londoner. It's mad. Who else we got here? Ha ha, Jean, yeah. Yeah, you listen to my mum about my singing. She'll tell you it's as bad as it gets. I knew a lad at school whose name was Blackhead. he got abuse every day. What do you think Whitehead does? Where are you living, Lucinda? Lisa Finlayson asks. I want to see some kind of major pushback soon from the public. It's pretty depressing to see the number stay at around 1 million dissidents and still surrounded. Yeah, what disappointed me was the number of people queuing up the day after Boris came on the telly. I just, the mind boggled, it really did. And well, you know, those people that couldn't get the prick, they might get something else. It was that the idea. Where else are we? Losing my screen there, and he slid down the car. Andy, you should sing with Bill Cannon when you're on Police Off the Cuff. Bill sings. I think he does a far better job of it than I ever could. I tried to type Dick Van Dyke on Tuesday, Daily Mail comments, and I got a warning email for bad language. Yeah, it's the Dick and the Dyke, isn't it? That's absolutely crazy stuff. But, oh dear, that Cockney accent, risible, and you may be the US's fall guy for the worst New York accent known to man. I hope you realise that Barb is meant in good heart. Yeah, I do, Anna, it's fine. Yeah, it's not going to be great, but I'll certainly have a laugh with it. You know, you've got to be kidding me. Try and do something like that. Why did Santa say to Mrs. Claus when he looked out the window, "It looks like reindeer"? Oh, God. Old ones are the best, aren't they? Could you do a vid about your daily routine, because you do lots of airports, pick up stuff? Yeah, I could do that. I did one a little while back when I did an airport pickup, just to give you an idea of how long it actually takes to get someone out of there, which I thought some people may be interested in. Where are we? Factual breakdown. If Shannon's boyfriend follows in his father's footsteps to Oxford Medical School, she may decide to go. If that happens, I want to have a home base there too. They'll love you, Andy, Anna Perkins says. Well, I hope so. I say, when I go for a walk down the block, see my friends, Police Off the Cuff. Walk. Yeah, I get it. It's walk. I have coffee. I'll have coffee with Bill and Phil. And I'll be a pain in the ass with my New York crummy accent. I'll give that a try. There will be an extra bedroom, Jeff. Them Cockneys, Chaz and Dave, were a great band. Oh, they certainly were. I love some of the Cockney rhyming slang, you know, that comes out as well. Apples and pears, Ruby Murray, all sorts of things. Yeah, factual. I just try and hear Bill and try and do that. Watch a bit of Cagney and Lacey. I used to love that, Anna Perkins. I used to watch a lot of that. Christopher Walken can teach you. You need more cowbell. Laugh out loud. Oh, leave me alone. Tracy Regan. Hi, Andy. Just subscribe to your channel. Thank you, Tracy. Welcome. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to Andy the Gabby Cabby. I hope you find, you know, what we do here good. Try and do 5 or 6 videos a day. Usually 5, actually. The daily live stream seems to be the order of the day. I was a little bit late today getting out and getting to you all, but it's one of those things, life got in a little bit in the way, unfortunately. Had to say that Saturday night joke. The people have had it now. It's yeah, I reckon you're right, Adam. I mean, we have the thing stiff upper lip, don't we, in this country? But you don't know what's going to happen now. I really don't. Keith Pheasant Plucker. I saw Chaz and Dave with Lonnie Donegan. Great night. Oh, God, that sounds great. Julie Key says, hi, Andy. Hi to you, Julie. Hope you're all right. Thank you for joining the chat. Anna Perkins, all these newbies means we oldsters will have less airtime, but great for Andy's presence. Yeah, I try and get you all, you know, all the time. You know, and I can scroll up and down the chat and try and get everybody that I haven't missed. Have you met Alex Belfield, Andy? Lisa Finlayson says. No, I haven't, Lisa. What the case is there? when I first started, I did a video when Alex Belfield got booted off of YouTube for uploading something he shouldn't have done. And I ended up with something like 250,000 views. And eventually I got Alex Belfield reaching out to me, and he had a conversation with me on the telephone and basically gave me some really helpful, nice advice to try and help me get started. And that's really what I've had with him so far. It's that's it really. I may do one day, who knows. Michael May, no idea. I believe they will be factual breakdown. Can't even go on cruises anymore, and I used to go on 2 or 3 a year. Michael May, still no idea. Laugh out loud. We know Andy. We know Andy, and I fell. That's for Alex. Okay. What I'm going to do, folks, I've just seen one of my kids just turn up at home. I'm just going to run away quick and go and open the front door for him. I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds. So you'll be looking at my car seat. I'm back. Yeah, I was a little bit later. It's interrupted with school time, so my eldest son just come back, so I had to go and let him in. That's the way of it. Let's see if we've missed anybody. Right, let's nick his taxi. I took the keys with me. Andy, you've come into your own even better and don't need it. Thank you, Factual. Appreciate it. I feel like I have grown, you know, got more confident as it's gone on, and found my own thing and my own way. So I do feel good about the whole thing, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Thank you, Mackie, for the kind comment there about loving the channel. I don't think Angela, I see mask. Yeah, silly jokes. Yeah, no mother-in-law jokes today. Oh, I've got to get my breath back. I ran to the front door and back. That's the trouble with cab driving. You sat on your butt all day. Nearly 21,000, Andy Steve Miles says. I noticed that. We had a bit of a jump overnight in subscribers, and the day before as well. And yeah, we're getting near 21,000. It's kind of strange. You know, I did a video one time and I ended up with 2,000. Yeah, you're right, Lorna, too much exercise. I ended up with about 2,000 subscribers off the back of one video. And then you can get stages where it will jump up really quickly, and then it will, you know, pooter along for a while just at the same kind of level. There's no rhyme nor reason, really. I think it's just content and, you know, what else you put out there, really. Broken Britain, Margate seafront is lovely, lots of sand. It is beautiful, particularly on a sunny day, when you're, you know, when you're walking down here and you can see everybody enjoying the sunshine. Strictly come dancing, I don't think so. Lorna McKensley, great beaches at Margate. Afternoon, Andy. Hi, Alan Reader. Thank you for joining, and thank you for spotting my rather large cab. Who else have we got? Melissa Cicino, Lorna McKenzie and Marie Green are definitely our UK counterparts, and the 4 of us together would be unstoppable. Love it. I have mountains by the sea. Broken Britain. Seaweed can be a little smelly at times. Yeah, it can be. We used to get the farmers used to be allowed to come and take it because it made good fertiliser, but the powers that be stopped it. They started charging the farmers for it, so naturally they stopped taking it. It's simple economics, really. Lucinda, Sweden. I see all ships taking wrong turn. There was a couple of them collided with each other, wasn't there? I think one ended up upside down and the other looked like it had seen better days. So, you know, I hope the guys are all right in there, and they pulled them out. Nice to hear a normal voice. I'm alone, so you do help keep a bit of sanity. Carmen says, yeah, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad I can do it. One more time, bud. Keep on, Andy. I'm off. All right, Adam. Take care. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you when you're back again. Well, welcome to all those that have joined us. Andy the Gabby Cabby Daily Chat. Andy's Angels. I love it. Try and do one of these every day from my cab. You know, just a general chit chat with all of you. No subject totally. We can just talk to each other, and the chat generates the content, really. That's the best thing about it. Just to ask you, Andy, and this would sound odd, but is 32 miles for £5 of petrol good or not? As that's what I get, and I only drive a small car. Just interested to know. Oh, 32 miles. 5, 10, 15, 20. No, I don't think that's too bad, actually. I think that's not too bad at all. Harry Harlow must go as well. Toodaloo. All right, see you later, Harry. Cheers for stopping by. Max Ernest, yeah, I was a bit late too, so I'll let you off with that one. Yeah, Keith Pheasant, Only Fools and Horses did an episode down in Margate. They certainly did. The Jolly Boys outing. Broken Britain, my little one is looking at Oxford, and that would cause me to want a home base in the UK. Chris Ayres, cheers, mate. Hi, everyone, just in. Sorry, that's all right, Hugh. No worries, at least you're here now. That's the main thing. Yeah, it's all good. Really good chat again, and the numbers are really quite high. We seem to be getting a bit of traction with these every day now. It's kind of therapy in a way, because I can sit here and talk to you all, and yeah, it's great, and I really enjoy seeing you get on with each other as well, saying hello, making connections, making friends. There's a couple of regulars that don't seem to be getting the notifications that they should do, but hey, what the hell, you get here in the end. Do you think Doris will hold on, Lindy Lou says, by his fingertips, unless the 1922 committee has anything to say about it? But I don't think he'll go easily. It'll take a lot more than the current stuff, I think. Take care, bud. Keep on, mate. Cheers, Adam. Okay, folks, we're coming up. Where are we? About when I get 21, to be fair, about 30 miles. Yeah. We're coming up 47, 48 minutes now. I usually like to go an hour, but I'm going to have to cut it slightly short today, I'm afraid. But thank you for joining us as always. Daily Chat of Andy the Gabby Cabby. And I've enjoyed your content, you know, your comments as always, and hope you're well. There's content coming from me out at 6 o'clock onwards again, so log back onto the channel. Keep an eye out for that, and I will be back tomorrow with more. And I'm off to Stansted this evening, so unless there's any breaking news or anything that you need to know about, like Boris lost, which I very much doubt, I will bid you adieu till then. So as always, I'll see you tomorrow, folks. Take care, and last but not least, toodaloo.